Yeah, hi, I'm Charlie Saliba. I've lived in Sydney all my life. I'm a qualified painter. I've painted cars, custom paint jobs and all of that for a lot of people. And this is my first resto build. I am actually a hot rodder, that has been my passion. However, when this car came up in 1990 down in Third Tree Gully, Victoria, Magenta had to buy it. So I paint stripped it. It sat in a corner for 22 years. My oldest daughter, her and I, over 5 years, built a 32 three-window coupe together, and I was to drive her to her wedding. I asked her what vehicles she had lined up as the entourage, and they said GT Falcon, XY, and a GTR Tirana. So the Charger was the missing gap. So the next morning I said, I'm going to build it. She said, Dad, you got 1 year. It was an effort, but I happened to build the car. It's a genuine E38, big tank Bathurst Charger, matching numbers, 3-speed. I worked out this morning at $1.86 a litre. It costs around $291 to fill it. The motor was the genuine motor. It actually did come out of the vehicle back in the 80s. The guy decided to tow a caravan around Australia, and it was fitted out with a 340 4-speed for quite a few years. But the original motor was available, always shelved in a corner, so that was rebuilt. It actually retains the original pistons. So I forgot to bring an image of that, but I have an image of the pistons stamped with the Pentastar casting. So I'm pretty wrapped with that. My focus on the vehicle was not to build the most shiniest car, but how it was actually perceived on the showroom floor. So my interpretation was, if I actually worked at Chrysler, I was to go through every parts box and pick out the best parts that there were on offer. And each part that was restored was to look exactly like that. The colour of the paint is magenta. Now, the magenta only came out on 12 big tank cars. This car was actually a hot mustard car, but the guy wanted magenta, so he had it painted way back then in magenta. So the dilemma then back, when I was painting the car was, what do I do? And my daughters had bought me the Bianchi model of the magenta big tank car, and in fact it's actually an heirloom to them. And I thought, no, it's got to go magenta. So all the hot mustard is actually encapsulated, so that if I ever change it back to hot mustard, in 1 week it'd be a hot mustard car. It was always to be a drivable car. You will see it, it'll be driven to events. It might be trailered 1 or 2 more times, and then that's it, it'll be a full driving car.